Okay, בשעה טובה רבותיי, we're going to continue with the halachot of Purim. Next week, בחודש Purim. You prepared or no? Yeah, the Megillah, not the vodka, бехор. Rabbi is going to announce. So, a person, we're trying to finalize the schedule. I'll let you know, Be'ezrat Hashem, my schedule also. I'm trying to finalize it. The guy was supposed to finalize it today. He said by tomorrow, Be'ezrat Hashem. As soon as I know, you guys are going to know. Don't worry. Now, especially Yaakov. Bechorkti. Now, I don't listen to this. Whenever you're opening the Megillah, Baal Koreh, first, supposed to open the whole Megillah. Hamish, Asarash, Dochirash.
You get it.
Why? It's supposed to be, looks like a letter. Now roll it. And as you continue reading, it's supposed to be continuous, stay open.
Why?
Not as it's reading, rolling. No.
Why?
Because you're supposed to open the miracle. Megillat Esther. Megillah in Hebrew means Megillah, but also means revealing. Esther, it means the hidden. What's hidden there? It's rolled, right? It's hidden. Now it's revealed. That's how Arizal says that the day of Purim is bigger than Kippurim. That's the reason, because of the Megillah. That's the Sefer Torah. When you read, you roll it. As you read, you roll it. As you read, you roll it. As you read, you roll it. Sefer Torah. Ashkenaz, Sefer, doesn't matter. You don't open Sefer Torah, open totally, and then you're reading it. Megillah, that day, such a highlight. He calls Orot Yesod de Abba. Orot Yesod de Abba. And he says more than that. He says, on Shabbat, how many aliyot do we have, Bechor? 7. On Kippur, how many aliyot we have? 6. Which one is holier? Not more punishment. Holier. Kippur, ili Shabbat.
Shabbat.
I have news for you, Bechor. Kippur. Torah says, Shabbat, Shabbaton, hilachem. Dvainoi Shabbat eta. Shabbat, Kippur, napisano Shabbat, Shabbaton. So they ask, so if Kippur is so big, why if I break Kippur or break Shabbat is more strict? He says, because Kippur, Hashem gives so much mercies in the world that even if you break Kippur, I don't punish you as bad as I punish for Shabbat. Because Kippur is so much mercies I have. Even the punishment of I become less. Even though it's supposed to be higher. Because Kippur is holier than Shabbat. So if it's holier than Shabbat, ask the Arizal, how many aliyot do we have on Kippur? 6. How can the holier day have less aliyot for Sefer Torah? Says the Arizal, the 7th aliyah of Kippur is the Megillat Esther on Purim. Bechor Fam Soded Yoneh. That's what completes the 7 aliyot we have on Shabbat. On Kippur we have only 6. This one is the one that completes the 7 aliyot. That's why Yom Purim, it's higher than Yom Kippurim, because that's what finalizes the holiness. And the rule is everything goes after the Hatum. Akol olech achar Hatum. Bechor spoke with his balabait, so beautiful, Akol tov, Akol. Последний минут что-то ему сказал, he said something bad, bam, he turned all the interview upside down. When is the balabait going to be impressed by you? At the beginning or at the end? What's more important? What's more important? The end.
The end of it, yeah. The end.
Famideh Bechor. That's why when is the end of Kippur? On Purim.
So the beginning is Yom.
That's how Arizal says the day of Purim, because Megillat Esther, it's such a big thing on that day. That's why Ke Purim. Ke
Like Purim.
Purim. Yom Kippur, Ke Purim, Kak Purim.
But Purim also read
Sefer Torah, da. But the level of the Kedusha is the final as by Megillah. называет это Орот, Yesod de Abba. Megillat Esther это очень большая вещь. It's not a joke at all.
A big impact when you read.
Whenever Mashiach is coming, Bechor is going to reveal himself finally. All the holidays gets annulled.
Except
Hanukkah Ipurim stay. That's how big Hanukkah Ipurim is. Bechor, you understand what we're talking or no?
it's all it equals Beit HaMikdash.
That's a big mitzvah is the mitzvah of Hanukkah Ipurim.
Right. And both of these holidays equal to Beit HaMikdash.
So now listen to this, Bechor. Whenever we read the Megillah, Baal Koreh has to open it totally to reveal that light, называется Orot Yesod de Abba, to reveal it to all the people. If he's not going to do so, Rabbi Avad Yosef writes it that it's not good.
Вы так делаете?
Да.
So you have to correct now.
We have to fully open it. It's very hard. My Megillah is double long because instead of 21 lines, I have 11 lines. So it becomes much longer, double the length. If your Megillah, let's say, is 30 meters, my Megillah will be more than 60 meters. Да, серьезно, такая толстая. Roll. Every end of Purim, у меня вот это. I'm already working on it. It's very, very hard. To roll it so many times, it's not simple.
Где она помещается здесь?
No, она помещается, она такая. Regular Megillah такие.
Полностью открыть
Это вот
её
такая.
надо.
Да. On the teva. You go like this, you're folding it. Она открыта, it's not rolled, but you are folding it like that, under it. Фам идея, разница в этом. Now, next to the Baal Koreh, listeners, their Megillah, as they read, it stays open. As they read, it stays open. Not supposed to roll when you go to the next page. Not supposed to roll. Supposed to leave it open. Бехор фамидим. Aaron clear?
Кто написал вообще?
Очень удобно, потому что нет
Right.
места его.
Right. I agree.
Поэтому
So sit in a place that's going to be comfortable for you. I agree. It's not very
Кто
comfortable.
написал Могила вообще?
Right now, it's not our point, Bechor. We're not history class. We are halachot class now. If so, how many people supposed to be standing next to the Baal Koreh? 2 people. One from the left, one from the right. They're supposed to do netilat yadayim without beracha. One with a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Raise the hand, dry them, and then you're allowed to touch the Megillah. They're supposed to stand on the both sides to help the Baal Koreh with the Megillah.
6 times?
Including the
Yeah.
Chazan who reads.
Yeah. Chazan in the center,
Also in
right and left, 2 people.
Right. Also has to do with the
Yeah, everybody have to do Netilat Yadayim.
Like in the morning, 3 times.
Like in the morning, 3 times.
One.
Alternative, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, Ben Ishchai said, if you read Megillah for women, don't say bracha.
Some say?
Ben Ishchai says, if you read Megillah for women, don't say bracha. Chua. It says women not gonna listen entirely. Они чуть-чуть здесь, чуть-чуть там, разговаривают, they're gonna talk here, talk there. So if you fulfilled already mitzvah, you're coming to a house of somebody, women tam sabralis, to fulfill the mitzvah for them. And you look, everybody women. Ben Ishchai says, don't say bracha.
А есть там couple of men?
If there's men, yeah. Men, he says, going to be listening, not talk. Women going to talk. That's Ben Ishchai's opinion. Rabbi Avad Yosef disagrees. He says this is women back in the day, that they didn't have reading skills. They didn't know how to write. Women back in the day, didn't everybody knew how to read, how to write. Домашнее задание знали, все. They were smart, but with not reading. They didn't know how to read.
Not when
So therefore, Rabbi Yosef says it was back in the day. Nowadays, women know how to read. Women are educated. So why you say, oh, they're not gonna pay attention? Only men are gonna pay attention. Women also gonna pay attention. So you read the Megillah for women with the beracha like for men. No difference. Equal rights.
Shulchan Aruch, what piece?
There is no Shulchan Aruch regarding it. Continuing. ואפשר שמטעם זה כתב בן ישי במקום מנהג לא אמרינן סבל, אוקיי? האם צריך לפשוט? Now, מנהג כל ישראל שהקורא, קורא ופושט כאיגרת, להראות הנס. שולחן ערוך writes, whenever a person reading the Megillah, he is reading the Megillah, קורא ופושט. Now, brachot bechor, supposed to be standing or supposed to be sitting?
standing.
Brachot.
But we sitting.
So Ben Ish Chai says everybody's supposed to be standing. Say brachot. He says bracha for everybody. Then they said amen. Sit. Rabbi Bar Yosef says no, you don't need to stand. You can sit for the brachot also. Why to make everybody stand and then sit? He makes a hefsek. Ninada. Everybody sit. Even for the bracha. Every place I go, all the time, the Bukharin stand. So I think because we were influenced by Ben Ish Chai a lot. Before Rabbi Bar Yosef came to the world, everybody was learning Ben Ish Chai, teaches Ben Ish Chai. So they stick with this minhag already. That's why I don't want to confuse them. If I see the standing, so I make everybody stand. If I see that they are Rabbi Bar Yosef followers sitting, I let them sit. Don't do that. You're not allowed to go against the community. What a community does, they all stand, you have to stand. If they all sit, you have to sit. Same thing for Kaddish. Ashkenazim stand for Kaddish. The listeners, they stand. If you right now, Bechor and the Rabbi Ashkenazic synagogue, they all stand. Can you sit? Not allowed to. Stand up. Yeah, because over there is more Sephardim. Not or more. There is also other Sephardim that sit. But if everybody stands and you by yourself sitting, it's an issue. Got it?
What if Rabbi sit? Some people standing, Rabbi sit.
For what?
Baruch Hashem HaMorach and certain things.
If there is more people sitting, so you want to be part of these people, you're fine. But if everybody's standing and you are sitting, it's an
I
issue.
follow Rabbi. I see if Rabbi stands up, I stand up. If I see him sitting, I sit.
So you have somebody more with you. It's enough. Okay? Now, what if the Hazan doesn't want to open the whole Megillah? Is Megillah Pasul? So Rabbi Yosef says it's better to open the whole Megillah. Better, Tov. But if he didn't do so, it's not Pasul. Sometimes people come last minute. Mamash last minute. In 20 minutes, Shkia. Это надо пулемет будет читать. If you're going to open it, it's going to take another 2-3 minutes.
You don't have to waste time.
So now, it says you have to open. Says Rabbi Yosef says, when you can, better to open. If you are the Shaliach Tzibur.
До Минха читают? Или после? После Минха читают? После Арвит?
At night time, we're reading it after Arvit.
Да.
But what if a person is at work? He came from work, he prayed Mincha next to his work, there was a minyan from Mincha. And he came to home at 7, 8, 9 o'clock. He didn't pray Arvit yet. Can he listen to Megillah or no?
Yes.
Better for him first pray Arvit. Why? What mitzvah do you do more often? Arvit or Megillah?
Арвит.
Arvit. Every day you do Arvit. So whenever we have Tadir, V'she'eno Tadir, which one comes first? Tadir Kodem. Whenever you do frequent, comes first. Famidid Bechor.
Да. Но если у него не получилось, он может Megillah потом Арвит прочитать?
Yeah. If he's not going to have it later on Megillah, or there is later on, but he doesn't like the reading of the next one. He likes this reading. He's going to concentrate. Kasher also. Got it?
Да.
Very good. Mary with us? Meir Tzadik.
I'm here.
כל הכבוד, מאיר. Meir is not missing the shiur Torah. You see, Bechor? 6 kids on his head, wife, children, every house, not missing shiur Torah. Это нелегко, когда маленькие дети на голову.
Maybe put on video.
How you can put on video here?
Yeah, this one.
Put video, not video. Okay, very good. Next. Hamto. Ana video. Video should... אוקיי? ויש אומרים שאינו צריך לפושטה תחילה, אלא מברך בקורא, וכשמסיים העמוד הראשון, אינו גולל כספר תורה למניחו פתוח. וכן הלאה, בכל עמוד ועמוד, עד שכאשר מסיים הקריאה, תהיה כל המגילה פתוחה. Here, that's the right way to do it, says. If possible for you to do it, better for you to, as a listener, to keep the Megillah open. As you read, more open. Baal Koreh have to open everything from the beginning. A listener, as it goes. Now what if there is kids running around, there's a big danger, they're going to make the Megillah Pasul, where they want to gi. In such a case, you don't have to. You can roll it. So if possible, sit in a place, let's say you're going to sit in that corner over there, roll it, nobody passes by, better that like this. בכל שמו מגילה דורת. או שמו משיח, שכן משם בכל.
Как Йосеф Асадик 70 языков.
That's what he realized.
חודש של משיח כזה, כמו שיוסף הצדיק הזה.
No, he relies on Yosef Tzaddik so that he learns 70 languages in 1 or 2 days.
One night.
Overnight.
מלאך גבריאל פשימוס מביאו. מוחמד הפשיו המאום דקה שפשיו.
Insert CD in him, that's it. He's Mashiach. Matrix.
היי, בכור. מה מגלה דובידי בכור? פייכלי, נקסט.
He's a matrix.
ויש לדעת שלכל שטות אין על הציבור החזן לגלול את העמודים שכבר קראו בהם תוך כדי קריאת המגילה, שהרי גם הר"ן כתב, קורא ופושט. But you gotta be careful for Megillah not to touch the ground, בכור. If the Megillah touches the ground, it's a problem. Still not allowed. You put your legs on this ковер.
О, то есть он не должен когда-то изменить?
Yeah. Megillah should not touch the floor.
Floor. Doesn't matter what kind of floor.
Yeah, even if you have carpet, it doesn't matter. You're stepping on the carpet. Now you finish the whole Megillah. Can you say the brachot and then you need to roll back? Or first say roll it and then say bracha. Which one first? Says first you need to roll it. Then you say the bracha after.
Why?
Because it's not kavod to say bracha whenever the Megillah is all open. That's what he writes here. But if a person wants to say, meanwhile, Aru Aman, Baruch Mordechai, Aru Razeresh, what did she say? 3 раза говорят же. If he wants to do that, meanwhile, that's okay. Before he rolls it, or while he's rolling it, because it's not a bracha. He does say Hashem's name. He curses Aman and blesses Mordechai. Aaron Famidim?
No.
Very good. This doesn't have a stand yet? Вот это. Нету, поломался у тебя. Это падает. Give me the tzedakah box. Или это сидурха поставь.
Вот это? Вот.
Моше Яаков, видео кти. Worries about עם ישראל. הדר כבוד הודיך ודברי נפלאותיך עשיך. אוקיי. מי שנפל מידו המגילה לארץ, if the Megillah fell on the floor, like tefillin fell on the floor. No, it says you don't have to fast, but give the amount of money you would give today. How much you would eat today? Give that money to tzedakah. say this money will go into tzedakah instead of me fasting today. This is Sat Kisaram. Hamchel Meged, no? Tzedakah, Sat Kisaram.
Yeah, Bashir.
Okay, before Megillah, are you allowed to eat Bechor or no?
Yes and no.
Aaron, what do you say?
No, okay. But some say it's okay to eat. But
Yes.
What did we learn? No? Talk.
Надо сначала...
It's better if you it's better to eat after Megillah, but let's say if you can't hold yourself, you could drink a little
Little
bit.
bit, little
Eat
bit.
less than
Drink.
kazait maybe.
2 ounce,
feel
mezonot,
better.
2 ounce bread.
Very good. Up to 2 ounces of bread or up to 2 ounces of mezonot,
You're allowed to eat.
you're allowed to eat, no problem. And everything else you're allowed to. Shashlik, chicken, rice, palo,
So in
fructi,
general, eating them would be allowed.
fructi, vegetables, all these things, no problem.
But see, it's-
2 ounces of bread, 2 ounces of mezonot, don't eat.
But is it in the middle of downing? You do not finish Arvit.
Yeah, but let's say I wanna, until the rabbi is speaking, until this, I wanna bite on the apple. Time already passed, of the fast is over.
Right.
But until the rabbi is speaking, until donations and mahatzit shekel tosh, it goes, time, it goes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I want to go quickly, make coffee, drink. Ilitam apple, ili banana, ilitam other things.
But you do not say
Salatik.
Alein Lashabech yet of Arvit time.
Yeah, it's fine. What's the problem?
Okay.
Yeah. It's not an avera. Or if a person came from work, he's not with everybody in the synagogue at the first reading. He's coming later reading. He's coming 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Chemon. On Rabot Pushol 8 o'clock. His wife put him food, dinner for the family. Yeah? He wants to sit down and eat. What do you tell him? Joram, you can eat anything you want besides 2 ounces of bread or 2 ounces of mezonot chiki.
Может,
But what if he wants to have? His wife made pasta. Что ему делать? 2 ounces pasta это... What should he do? Says Ravare, put shomer.
что это?
Tell somebody, remind me after I eat to go listen to Megillah.
Well, then you can eat
После
more than
pasty?
2 ounces.
Put shomer, somebody to remind you.
Why?
Because after a person is eating, ba chovash Megillah, then he's gonna miss the Megillah. He's gonna fall asleep and miss the Megillah. So what Rabbi Vad Yosef says, if you put somebody to remind you, go listen to Megillah, you're allowed to eat bread, mezonot, Isho Megillah Nislusho. No problem, he's gonna remind me.
That's the whole point behind it.
Even if it's more than 2 ounces of bread, more than 2 ounces of mezonot, no limitation.
As long as you have shomer.
It's very practical because I'll tell you when is it practical. Most of the men coming to the synagogue, first reading. Now where is the wives? At home with the children. Young children, babies. When the women come, whenever the man goes. Meanwhile, if the wife wants to eat, she also was holding the fast. She doesn't want to wait until you come, and then she's going to come, and then she's going to go home, then she's going to eat. Jonash Mebrogu. So what Halachah says? Tell the wife, Jonam, you eat. I'll be in the synagogue. I'll listen to the Megillah. You can eat. Mezonot. Tell somebody that is adult over there to remind you that after all, I'll remind you. I'm going to be your shomer. When I come home, I'll remind you, you're going to listen out the Megillah and I'll watch the kids. The young kids, the babies. Famidet Bechor. You see how everything in halacha has padchot.
Logic.
Now, if a person doesn't learn that bechor, Paro Moshe Paro all his life, he stays Paro Moshe. He tells his wife, no, mukines, chordal mukines. Oh, mukines, otshkuna. And then what people, whenever people see that Judaism is too hard for them, what they say, hey, mon mana avoy gavot, they want to get that chornes. And then they say everything is devonagi because you don't know the halachot. You say devonagi things, and then they say everything devonagi. We don't want your Judaism. Ты надоел своими законами, запретами. Это нельзя, то нельзя. Дар тисар шудим.
Yeah.
That's when you learn. You're guiding the house, not making everything asur. You know what's allowed and what's not allowed. Bechor famidim.
Oh.
Very good. Next. If a person missed one of the readings, one word in the readings, lo alenu lo alechem, he did not fulfill the mitzvah. That's why Bechor, you cannot fall asleep during the reading. Nobody's going to call you Bechor in the middle of the reading. That's why don't fall asleep. What if a person has a doubt? Bechor, person has a doubt. Did I hear this word or not? Tam jeti shumeli, Haman, boom, 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 zilili. I didn't. I don't know if I heard the Megillah 100%, или там, может быть, я пропустил одно слово. I have doubt. If I missed one word. Yaakov, what do you say?
You have to catch it. You have to read it.
Уже закончил, домой пошел.
Приди еще раз.
What do you do, Aaron? If a person has a doubt, says Ravad Yosef, at night reading, he doesn't have to read again.
In the morning.
During the day reading, he should go and read again.
During the day only apply.
Because the day reading
More important.
more important than the night reading.
But you still have to listen both.
Bechor Famidim,
Утром это.
more important during the day than during the night. That's why if a person has a doubt during the day, tell him go back to Kaneso. Listen to the next reading. If a person has a doubt during the night, doesn't matter, men or women. You're good. Famidim. Bechor Famidim.
О,
Baruch Hashem.
Удивительно, как человек может читать Гема и забыть, что он читал или не читал.
Sometimes people have this такой, doubt goes into them. It happens, yeah.
А верить забыл, закрыть, понятно. Мегилла прочитать.
No, forget the whole Megillah. He's not sure if he heard one word. One person made noise next to him. Апчика такой громкий. Everybody interrupted. He was sitting right next to you. I heard it, didn't hear it, and you got eating yourself up. Or somebody made noise with Haman, tak, made a noise over there. Bechor, you clean the snow today or no? They come, they clean for you? А у тебя сосед сказали там делать. Духтур один.
сосед, да, он этот делает.
Как вы их находите? Я никогда не видел.
Такая борода у вас будет
Ищите
потом.
Вот так, Бенджамин, вот так видишь, они сами прилетают.
Сегодня я сам чистил в офисе.
Ну попробуйте, Бенджамин, вытащите.
Bechor, if he's gonna hold a Benjamin like this, somebody can go like this. улетел с этим тоже. Okay, next.
Yeah, shoes делали. All the shoes.
You did?
Me and Reddy did it.
Yeah? Well, let's see. A lot of work there.
Oh, shit.
All הכבוד. all הכבוד. No, my bovo. I asked him one time, bovo, how come all of your grandchildren, all of them shomer Shabbat? Few of them chachamim, Torah, few of them shomer Shabbat, all of them. He didn't finish no yeshiva, no kollel. He says, I was working in Russia as something with make roads.
No sweat, dorogi.
Nah. And he says, one day, the rabbi in the synagogue asked me, can you arrange for us? He says, people used to come to Kaneso. It was to be all muddy. People used to walk inside. Samarkand, I think he told me. I think he said, I'm a Samarkand. He said everything was muddy everywhere. People used to come in. Because of the rain, it was muddy. So the rabbi asked me, can you do something about the place over here? You know your people, you have all the tools, all the trucks and all these things. So he said, he did. He said, I'll make a mitzvah. He said, the rabbi gave me a blessing that you and your grandchildren should be all b'derech Hashem. Yeah.
That's what I did every kavanah I did. Make sure my son children get to the king.
Yeah. He said, you cleaned the path, you made the path to the synagogue clean, so people can come to the synagogue. Your children, grandchildren will be in the path of Torah like this. That's what he said. He told you, gave him bracha. Амхел шу. Фамиде Бехор, это не игрушка. when a person is helping people to come to Knesset, come to Shiur Torah, this is a serious mitzvah. Zechut Hakai Bal Shayitz. You don't know. Today you don't see it. Tomorrow, after tomorrow. When did he see it? He's almost 80 years old today. It was maybe 40, 50 years ago.
Живой?
Nah. 40, 50 years ago maybe it was. So today you clean the snow for the synagogue, you don't know when is it going to come back to you, this zechut.
Bezrat Hashem.
Famidet Aaron. That's a never regret. שכתר קור קדם, תחתי פושטם גריף, פוצ'ים לזי. He made mitzvah, atachti til, I made a mitzvah. You never know when it comes to you, when it's going to come back.
То очень опасно regret делать.
Yeah. Okay, back to us. בכל פרסנוסיה, ברוך השם. גבוי סמר כאן פמה. Now, before if a person reads the Megillah from the paper, this is a common mistake people do. The Baal Koreh, Chazan Katorchtak, he is Megillah. People have paper printed. Many times the people follow and they read. They fulfill the mitzvah or no?
Лучше слушай.
Не лучше, а только слушай. You need to follow with your eyes, but not with your mouth. If you read with your mouth, pasul, you did not fulfill the mitzvah of Megillah. Why? Because you read it from a paper. And you're supposed to read the Megillah from the cloud. Чикади.
А можно просто слушать и все.
You could, but then, Bechor, the way I know you, after 5 minutes, whoo, в Африке поехали. Потом Лилинабад, потом я не знаю куда. Самарканд.
Но я буду держаться.
Хай, посмотрим.
Полуголодный.
Полуголодный, да. That's why do not risk it, Bechor. I recommend everybody when I go read, even in people's houses, Tamar, 5, 10, 15 людей, tell them every time, make sure if you want to bring pamphlets. So when you build a Megillat Esther, so you can follow inside. Russian, Hebrew, English, follow inside. Don't read, follow with your eyes. Because like this, you're involved. If you're just sitting down and listening, улетаешь. You're not concentrated already.
А на другом языке можно его читать? Например, Балкоре будет читать на русском языке.
No,
No, right?
only in Hebrew.
Is it okay to understand or not understand?
Even if you don't understand, kasher. You say the chova.
But you don't miss any word.
As long as you don't miss any word. בכל פעם יודעים. Now, what if I have Megillah? One time I come before Aaron, I come to somebody. He said, Rabbi, Ashmo Iltimos. What do you want? I bring my Megillah. He said, Rabbi, by Megillah Monet, put this aside, I want you to read the Megillah from my Bovo, Bivi Bovo, Kolon Megillah. It is 100 Megillah. I said, okay, you checked it. Oh, kasher. Kasher. I bet. What are you going to do? You want Chai? He said the bracha, I didn't want to risk myself. I said, once you say bracha, I'll read for you guys, for everybody. Chai. Start reading the Megillah. Missing word. Continue. I said the word by heart. I know that. Continue next. Every page had maybe three, four words missing. Words. Nislo, bukve, words missing.
How?
Missing. Не написано его. This Megillah kasher or pasul?
Пасуль.
Но если человек, который читает, знает, что там missing, уже кашер.
So he says, if you will read it by heart, whatever is missing, this is not the best Megillah, but it's kasher. I told him next year, if you want, I said, look, it's missing word here, missing word there. And it's legit in the booklets that they have. I said, they don't have the word. Hey, Rabbi, we propose you. I said, it's написано. Read it. Next year, he gave it to, before next year, he gave it to somebody, to Sofer, and he added. In between the lines, he allowed to add. Это не как Сефар Тора.
Можно.
Да. It doesn't look good, but you're allowed to add. Sefer Torah also technically you're allowed to add, but nobody's going to buy such a Sefer Torah. But this Megillah, he said, my Bovo wrote it himself. Bovoy Kolon. Pra Bovoivo. He said he wrote it himself. I told to myself, I see now that he wrote it himself. If he would copy it from somewhere, he probably not miss. But Baruch Hashem, at least, in this communism, right? I don't know, I think it was before communism. 100 years old, it was before communism. It was on cloth, it was nice writing, but it was missing words. Communism 1970, no? Закончилось.
1970 started.
70.
Oh, 70 finished, yeah.
72, I think, finished, no? Когда началось?
1917.
Yeah. For almost 60 years, those, huh? 50 something years. No, 72 finished, no?
72 вот
Перестройка была в 93 году.
Ah, нахон. No. 72, it was very strong. Communism was very against. КГБ было там очень строго. Против еврейства.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, that was not bothering the Jews so badly.
Yeah.
At the beginning, the rabbis were still good there. They say after 1972 it was very bad. КГБ was very bad people, мамаш. They still exist КГБ, or до свидания стали? КГБ еще есть их?
Он же сам КГБшник.
Путин. Okay.
Комитет государственной безопасности. Должно быть. Комитет государственной безопасности. So it's still supposed to be there.
Okay, back to us. If so, now before, what if a person stopped in the middle of Megillah? He went outside, he came back. He went машину надо подвинуть, something to do outside, he came back.
Нельзя.
Megillah pasul or no?
Посыл.
So as usual, before I have news for you, that if he interrupted, not pasul.
You will continue where he
How
left
long
off.
interrupted?
5 hours.
Oh. He will continue right where he left off.
Yeah. It was not the best thing to do. But if let's say I read myself, Bayan achos toilet, toilet nada. Или мне машину надо подвинуть. What or something.
Put a mark, go, do it, come back, continue.
Can I stop, go, and come back?
If you're not speaking in between, or you...
Even if I spoke.
But
ואפילו דיבר.
Don't say Baruch anymore, one more time.
No.
You
But, בדיעבד.
that
Not supposed to do it.
way.
Somebody comes to you, say, Bechor, мне там кто-то звонил, тапар звонит, I call, he's reading the Megillah. And the listener that had the phone call picked up. В синагоге перезвонил. He missed 2-3 words whenever he was reading, he was talking. But he knows how to read Hebrew. He wrote, пусть свою бумагу прочитал, and continue listening.
Мутар.
He fulfilled the mitzvah. After the Megillah finished, you come to him and say, Alio, Vasya, why are you talking in the middle of Megillah? I don't know. My wife called me 5 times. I didn't. Maybe emergency. I don't know. So I picked up. What do you tell him now? Go to the next reading, listen again?
No.
Прошу. Yaakov family. You see, if you don't know the laws, Shmo Gav Zedet, Bo Asara Chonet. No, not true.
Wow.
But we said, well, from the regular, you cannot do it yourself.
We said allowed to,
If you...
if it's not the majority of the Megillah, like the Megillah that missing words, here and there missing words. What do we said? You read by heart. Well, how you read by heart? It's not written from the Megillah. As long as the majority, you listen from the Megillah, kasher. The rest you made up from the paper, yeah? Not just majority you read the Megillah and the minority you missed. You caught it, you fulfilled it with the paper. And majority from the cloth, minority from the paper.
Kasher.
Kasher.
B'diavad.
Yeah. Not the best, but kasher. Mitzvah comes once a year, Bechor. You want to do the best. You don't want to do b'di'avad. Второстепенная митцва. Это не каждый день митцва.
Is it mitzvah just to have Megillat Esther at home, but you don't read, but you have it?
One person, because he had Megillat Esther, he said, so much money I paid for this Megillat Esther, some Aleph Bet, не знаю, как это. After he bought the Megillat Esther, he had a drive to learn the Aleph Bet. One person had that.
So there is sometimes.
Person is making it, and then he ends up learning Aleph Bet. Aleph Bet хорошая вещь иметь, знать.
Какой день это будет?
Monday night.
Next Monday?
Да. Shmot Hayor, Bechor. Okay?
Monday but Rosé, after Rosé, Monday night, Megillat Esther.
Monday morning Rosa starts.
Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning is the second day.
Tuesday, daytime. Yeah. Not only morning, all day.
All day with the second read.
Bechor. This applies to men and women also. This week, what we're going to read Sefer Torah, Bechor?
Какой-то это, чтобы все пришли слушать.
Everybody should come Shabbat. Parashat Zachor. What's more important for women? To listen to Parashat Zachor in synagogue or to listen shofar on Rosh Hashanah?
Захор.
Parashat Zachor. How many people, women, come to synagogue to listen shofar? Pur. Kanezo Pur. You have to teach them, Bechor, that all the men and women, regardless you shomer Shabbat, ni shomer Shabbat, doesn't matter who you are.
Маленький ребенок грудной.
No. Have a babysitter. Change. They make it for the women in the afternoon. They make it second reading after Shacharit, after Musaf. They make, there is first minyan, there is second minyan. You go first minyan. Listen to the Parashat Zachor.
Shabbat.
Then you go home, watch the children. Your wife gonna go to the second minyan, listen to Parashat Zachor.
Это когда открывают и читают.
At the end, it's gonna be the second Sefer Torah. This is the most important reading of the year. More than Rosh Hashanah, more than Yom Kippurim, more than Maftir Yonah, more than everything is Parashat Zachor. Because this is mitzvah from the Torah. Единственная mitzvah from the Torah, Sefer Torah, это Parashat Zachor. Mitzvah deoraita. Да, all year that we read Sefer Torah, это все дерабанан. Mitzvah, но mitzvah дерабанан. Parashat Zachor самое высокое.
Что это такое параша?
No, some places don't even auction. Depends on the synagogue you go.
Is it to buy it, worth to buy it? Like,
Parashat Zachor, mitzvah deoraita.
too much to buy it, it's
Mitzvah deoraita, yeah.
no matter how much it is buy it.
No.
Последний какой шестой?
Последний, это не шестой, это будет мафтир with кадиш. Это будет этот сефар. We have two Sefer Torah. First one is going to be 7 aliyot with kaddish, mashlim with kaddish. Then another Sefer Torah which is maftir with kaddish. This is Parashat Zachor.
Мавтир бит кадиш.
Yeah.
Can you do 6 and then the 7th Maftir Kaddish?
No.
6 but I
No.
thought 7th Maftir.
No.
Oh, so you have to do 7 Kaddish and then
No.
Maftir.
This is the minhag we have. Bechor Famidim. But Bechor support Torah. People don't understand the value of Torah, Bechor. Parashat Zachor, you made mitzvah, nachon? One mitzvah. You study Torah, one word, 613 mitzvot. And if somebody that you sponsor study Torah for you, сколько это он что делает, это все, что вы считаете, вы делаете. People don't understand the value of Torah. They make yeshuvos, they want to give, helping here, helping there. They want to do good things, but they don't understand the value of the Torah. באמת, I'm telling you. Не доходит до них. That zechut of Torah is above everything. Okay, so if you're planning on getting the aliyot, this aliyah Parashat Zachor is very important aliyah. Out of all the aliyot we have throughout the week, throughout the year. But Yaakov supporting Torah, כנגד כולם, literally. בחורף העמידים. Very good. Next. Better for the Megillah to be read without interrupting. Should not. Continue. Don't even interrupt. It says כדי נשימה.
Один человек должен встать и читать, или могут 2-3 человека встать, прийти читать? Меняться.
Good. That's what the Bukharians do. There's 4 lines. That the Gera Barayla Hun Adeda Shenat HaMelech. Remember this, Aaron? They get up and they read. איש יהודי היה בשושן הבירה ושמו מרדכי, בן יאיר, בן שמעי, בן קיש, איש ימיני. Remember this or no? 4 psukim, people stand up and they do it. You don't need to, people, I was in one synagogue, this guy got up, says Atraf, חזק וברוך. פתאום היית צטר. פתאום תות צטר. I know, what's going on? They made the same line maybe 10 times. It's not right. You're making everybody wait.
Right.
No point. Minhag is that everybody read. איש יהודי היה בשושן
That's
הבירה.
how we do it.
Not one like this. It takes everybody's time. חז"ל כברמיה. It says a person, if he's tired and he needs to relax and read, he's fine. Because he's doing it for the Megillah. But if he wants to interrupt not for the Megillah, he says it's not good. You're supposed to read the Megillah without interruption at all. Даже не дыши if you don't need it. You hear what I said or no? Don't even take breath in the middle. He says, שלא להפסיק יותר מכדי נשימה. That's the best way to do. Baruch Adonai le'olam.
Amen, amen.
Amen, amen.